Hello, I am Muhammad Ahmed, and now I am going to discuss the example of steps performing significant test. I'm going to explain the two examples of the first two steps, assumptions and set of the hypothesis. So, uh, as here we have two examples. So the first example, in this examples, we're going to know the difference between the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So here in the first example it says in 2020 cycle call center agent took an average of 1 hour to respond the trouble call with 40-minute standard deviation. So the manager claimed that he did take 1 hour to respond. So here we're going to decide that the null hypothesis it's 1 hour because as what we read here in the discuss, the null hypothesis that the information that we are already have, or the idea that we already have, like in this case it's going to be 1 hour, and the alternative hypothesis is going to be everything except what is the null hypothesis. So, for example, here that's why we wrote the null hypothesis 1 hour, because it's already said that the call agent's taking 1 hour to respond. But the null hypothesis is not equals 1 hour because the new idea is the manager claims that they don't take an hour to respond. So this is the idea that what we the alternative hypothesis that what we need to test, but the null hypothesis the idea that we already have. So for the second example it says like the instructions for X university took only an average of 20 years to stay with 4 years standard deviation. So that's why we put the null hypothesis that 12 years, because the idea that we already have, and the dean claims that they stay longer. So the alternative hypothesis going to be more than 12 years because the dean think that it stays long than 12 years. So this is the explanation of the first two steps, and thank you for listening.